My name's Emily, and on the day I was supposed to start my new life, my mother smiled and turned my wedding into a stage for my humiliation. The lights were glowing, guests were clapping, and the camera flashes felt like stars. Then my mom picked up the microphone. Her voice was sweet, too sweet. She said, "We're passing the car his parents gave you," and paused. Then, that smile, the kind she wore before she struck. The room went still, and in that moment, I knew she wasn't here to bless me. She was here to break me. Growing up, my mother's love always came with a sting. Whenever I achieved something, she'd twist it into luck. Whenever I failed, she'd remind me I wasn't enough. Her favorite line was, "You're lucky I even put up with you." I wanted her approval so badly that I spent years chasing it. Grades, jobs, appearances. Nothing worked. She always found a way to remind me that I was never quite right. Then came Jake, my calm in the chaos. He was gentle, patient, and made me feel like I could finally breathe. But when I brought him home, Mom looked him over and said, "He must have low standards." Then she laughed. In front of him, I laughed too, because crying would have proven her right. When wedding planning began, her criticism turned into a sport. White roses, too basic. Outdoor ceremony. You'll ruin your makeup when it rains. My dress, a little desperate, don't you think? Through it all, Jake's parents were pure kindness. They covered part of the catering and surprised us with a beautiful silver convertible, a wedding gift. When Mom found out, she acted thrilled, hugged me, said, "You're such a lucky girl." But her eyes told another story, the kind that hides jealousy behind a smile. The wedding day came. For the first time in years, I felt free, like maybe, just maybe, I was finally beyond her reach. The ceremony went perfectly. The vows, the applause, the laughter, until that toast. She started sweetly, talking about my childhood, about how proud she was. Then her tone changed. That fake laugh, the warning sign, "And since you'll be driving away in the car his parents gave you," she said, smiling at me, "let's just hope you don't crash it like your last one." The room fell silent. People stared. A few laughed awkwardly. She was talking about the accident I had years ago, the one that left me in the hospital, terrified to drive again, something I never joked about, something she promised to never bring up. My chest burned. But I didn't cry, because what she didn't know was that this time, I had the upper hand. 3 weeks before the wedding, she'd insisted on helping with the car registration, said she wanted to take care of it. So I let her, and she did. She signed every single paper, which meant, legally, the car was now in her name, the expensive, restored, silver convertible. All hers, including the insurance, taxes, and every dollar of responsibility. I'd planned to fix it quietly after the wedding, but after that speech, no, not anymore. The next morning, she called, voice shaking, "Sweetheart, there's a mistake. The car's in my name." I smiled. "Oh, you handled the paperwork, remember? But that means, it means," I said gently, "you wanted control, Mom. Now you have it, all of it." Silence. Then that familiar sharp inhale, the sound she made every time she realized she'd lost. She tried to undo it, but it was too late. Her name was everywhere, every signature, every form. A few weeks later, she called again. Her tone was quieter, smaller. "I'm selling the car," she said softly. "Do whatever makes you happy." I told her, and I meant it, because real revenge isn't loud. It's not screaming or fighting back. It's peace. It's walking away knowing they finally have to live with the mess they made. My mom tried to humiliate me on my wedding day, but in the end, she gave herself the punishment I never could. And that moment, that quiet, beautiful moment, was the sweetest revenge I've ever known.